Okay, so today I know it's about back to the school time. So you're going to be shopping for your kids for this upcoming year. Today we're going to be talking about backpack safety. So the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure that your backpack that you get your child measures well to their body. So you want the top of the backpack to sit just below the top of the shoulders, and then the bottom of the backpack should either be right at the waistline or just above. And the biggest thing is, I don't know how kids are wearing backpacks these days, but back in the day when we were in school, we did the one strap thing. The problem with doing this is when you load one shoulder, just like we do with some of your weights here in the office, when we load one shoulder, we have a tendency to lift that shoulder up. That will create abnormal posture, and over time, that can cause damage to the spine. So you want to make sure your child wears the backpack, both shoulder straps over the shoulders, nice and tight. And you want to snug that backpack down, so that way there's not a whole lot of space between your child and the backpack. Now, the weight when it's filled. If your kid weighs 100 pounds, their backpack shouldn't weigh more than 10 pounds, which is 10% of their body weight. If it has to be heavier, and I understand schools are doing away with the locker situation at the moment, if it has to be heavier, you want to make sure that the backpack either has a chest strap and or a waist strap that goes around the waist that will help support the weight. That way that your kid doesn't have to do this kind of deal to maintain that weight, or that weight isn't pulling them backwards. And then the last thing we want to talk about is when you load the backpack. When you're loading a backpack, you want to make sure that the heaviest items, so the bigger, clunkier books, are going to be in the front, closest to your kid's back. And then as the items get smaller and lighter, they can be further away from the body. If you have any questions, if you're like, I don't know if this backpack's good or bad for my child, go ahead, bring them in. We'll take a look at it and make sure that they stay healthy for this next school year. Dude. Have a good one.